Welcome back to our channel about singers, actors, and notable figures who have today and recently passed away. Their passing was within the last 24 hours, plus we have sad news from actor Adam Sandler. If our commitment to love and remember ants resonates with you, please support us by liking this video. Thanks, and now let's get to the first news of this content. Number 3. British actor Tom Wilkinson, known for his roles in The Full Monty and Batman Begins, died on Saturday. He was 75. His death was confirmed by his family in a statement shared by his publicist. It is with great sadness that the family of Tom Wilkinson announced that he died suddenly at home on December 30th. His wife and family were with him. The family asks for privacy at this time. His family said in a statement Wilkinson's acting career began nearly 5 decades ago on the British stage and British television. Soon Wilkinson impressed audiences around the world with his role in the popular 1997 British comedy The Full Monty, about a group of men who, after losing their jobs at a steel plant, form a male stripes act. For years later, Wilkinson gained even more critical acclaim and an Oscar nomination for his role as a father coping with the death of his son in the drama film In the Bedroom. He went on to pursue even more ambitious, complicated roles in films such as Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Michael Clayton, and Batman Begins. That 2005 interview with Fresh Air, Wilkinson attributed his interest and skill in acting to his childhood. Wilkinson had long believed he would become a farmer like the generations in his family before him. After his family lost their farm, Wilkinson experienced an identity crisis that turned out to be a boon for creativity. I think in a certain sense, ruthlessness in that sense is quite good for an actor. He said it's not necessarily going to make an actor, but it means they are much more wide-ranging in the things that they will allow themselves to be influenced by, that they're perhaps not as set in their cultural ways as perhaps they could be if they had that thing which we crudely call a strong sense of themselves. On Saturday, Scott Derrickson, director of the film The Exorcism of Emily Rose, which Wilkinson starred and wrote on X. Goodbye Tom Wilkinson, an amazing talent and wonderful human being. Goodbye. Number 2. Richard Romaines, the tough guy character actor best known for his turn as Michael Longo, the Little Italy loan shark, who gets into it with Robert De Niro's Johnny Cello and Martin Scorsese's Mean Streets, has died. He was 80. Romanes died December 23rd in a private hospital in Volos, Greece. His son Robert Romanes told The Hollywood We reporter Romanes handled prominent voice roles for Ralph Bakshi in 1977's Wizards as the elf warrior Wee Hawk, in 1982's Hey Good Looking as the leader of a 1950s greaser gang, and in between he played the cab driver Harry Canyon in another animated film Heavy Metal. 1981 he also appeared on 4 episodes of The Sopranos as Richard Lena, the on-again off-again husband of Lorraine brothers Jennifer Mealy from 1999 to 2002. In Mean Streets 1973, Roman's character is famously disrespected by Johnny when he leans on him for his money. You know, Michael, you make me laugh. Chavel says, you see, I borrow money all over this neighborhood, left and right, from everybody, and I never pay them back, so I can't borrow no money from nobody no more, right? So who would that leave me to borrow money from but you? I borrow money from you because you're the only jerk-off around here who I can borrow money from without paying back, right? You know, 'cause that's what you are. That's what I think of you, a jerk-off. You're smiling 'cause you're a jerk-off. You're a jerk-off. I'll tell you something else. Are you right where you breathe, because I don't give two shits about you or nobody else, Michael. Of course, we'll get his revenge on the road to Brooklyn. The son of a dentist, Richard Joseph Romaines was born on February 8, 1943 in Bar, Vermont, and raised in West Hartford, Connecticut. He graduated from Xavier University in Cincinnati in 1964 with a degree in philosophy and spent a year in law school before studying acting with Lee Strasberg at Carnegie Hall. In 1970 he appeared on episodes of Mission Impossible and The Mod Squad, and in the David Jansen starring Tell Elm Night Chase before he was hired on Mean Streets. His iconic scene with De Niro came on the next to last day of shooting. Scores recalled in Andy Dugan's 2011 book Untouchable. Robert De Niro, something had happened between Bobby and Richard because the animosity between them in that scene is real, and I played on it. The director said they had gotten on each other's nerves to the point where I think they really wanted to kill each other. I kept shooting take after take of Bobby yelling all these insults while the crew was getting very Upset Romana said De Niro actually got angry when he saw him laugh during the tie it by laughing. I was saving face. He thought I should be fuming, but he had no control over my reactions. He said sometimes the reaction you get from your acting partner is not the one you want, then you simply have to react off that. But in this scene I laughed organically. I thought Bobby was very funny when he was doing that stuff, and he looked ridiculous. 23 years ago, Romanas and Silbert moved to the Greek town of Skios, and he wrote about the experience in Act 3, A Small Island, in the unpublished in 2011. Plus he authored 2 novels set in the country, 2011's Chrysalis and 2014's Matazico. The couple, who were declared honorary citizens of Skios in 2021, also wrote and produced 2 Lifetime telefilms, 1998's Giving Up the Ghost and 1999's If You Believe the latter got them a Ogo nomination. Romana's first wife was actress-singer Tina Bowman. They were married from 1967 until their 1975 divorce. When did Adam Sandler know there was a problem? Number 1, several celebrities might get injured or become ill whether they are currently working or not. Sometimes if this happens while a celebrity is working, they might have to put off certain projects for a little while until they are able to return. During an interview with Variety, Adam Sandler discussed having troubles with his hip on the set of his Netflix comedy film Murder Mystery 2. At the film's premiere, my G*********** hip, I had to change that at the end of the movie. Discussing the amount of projects he had been working on, the Hustle actor noticed that something might be wrong while he was working. I had been doing so many movies in a row. I did Spaceman and I was hanging in harness all the time. I kept saying something's going on with my hip. Man, I'm in trouble. And then during this and this other movie I did, I was like, yeah, I definitely got to x-ray that thing and we were in trouble. It hasn't been stated exactly why Adam Sandler needed to receive hip surgery. Sandler also discussed growing older and working everything scary at 56 years old. You never know what the you're going to get up from. I'm sluggy, man, my body hurts. Jennifer Aniston is in good shape. I didn't think I needed to get in shape before the movie, but then when we were shooting I was like, man, I should have gotten in shape.